Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Stutter Boy, back here with another YouTube video for you boys. And today is a banger, alright? Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a two-way finisher, alright? It's one of the best builds in my opinion. I have one. It's an 80 overall. It has a lot of badges for it, and so far, I am liking it a lot. So I would recommend you guys to make this build, alright? So go ahead, do your first name, last name, all that stuff, and then your position, a shooting guard. It has to be a shooting guard. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It can be a point guard or a small forward. But personally, I like a shooting guard because the point guard, its finishing isn't as good, but it does kind of get more shooting and playmaking, but it still will not be able to shoot like at all. And the defense for the shooting guard and the point guard is the exact same, but the shooting guard gets more finishing, more finishing, and it gets the same amount of speed. And maybe even a tiny bit less, but you can still keep up with a point guard. So, you guys know, shooting guard, right-handed, it doesn't matter the handed, or the jersey number. So go ahead, go all the way down here and go to this pie chart right here. If you guys do this one, you guys see like your defense, like your steal, your block, like your running is not the same, nor is your finishing. Alright, you might be able to shoot like a tiny bit more consistently, but still not consistent enough. So I honestly went with this one, but if you guys want to shoot, go with this one. But personally, this one was better for me because I like to go contact dunk and get good defense. So I would go with this one, and then obviously, of course, the highest speed. And then you guys are going to want to max out this, like the close shot, max out the layup, max out the driving dunk, alright? And just for more badges, max out the standing dunk, and then put your post dunk on a 55. Because like, if you max it out, actually, put it on a 59. So just because that one attribute gives you one extra finishing, take it down. So put it at a 59. All right. Leave your shooting alone. All right. If we have extra attributes, I will come back to that. So max out these two. 9 playmaking. All right. Extra 2, might as well just do it. But it does take up 25 attributes. So maybe put it at a 100 at 49, and then your perimeter defense, max it out. Alright, so I would honestly right now I would put my close shot at an 80, because I mean it does take off 2 badges. So if you guys are not comfortable with that, don't do it. Honestly, there's no point. I thought maybe it would give you a defense. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the build: 29 defense, 12 playmaking, and 15 shooting. And you guys can maybe like tweak around with the playmaking, even like the defense. It's a tiny bit. Like put that at like a 89. Only put that on that. It's whatever. If you guys are comfortable with it, it's fine. I just don't understand how this take it off gives you that. You put it over here, it doesn't. I don't know, it's trippy. But so this is the build that I went with. Is this right here? 15, 1, 12, 29. You guys could honestly even take off this, because still 9 is good, and get 30 and still be able to put it back on there. So this is okay. So this is what I would do right here. You know, like just mess around with it a little bit. Put this over here. Get 11. Yeah, I would go with this. This is more badges, so just by like dividing them into each other, and now you get 15, 11, and 30, which is honestly good. Like your finishing is almost maxed out completely. So is your playmaking and your defense. The shooting is a two-way. It's not really supposed to, right? I would go with build because you get more bump steals with this, because like your body is more buffer. So I would do body shape as build. All right. Height. I went with a 6'7". But honestly, now looking back at it, I would probably still go with a 6.7, but just for more speed. Because look, you lose 4 speed if you go to a 67. So I would go. So now, honestly, I would do a 66 to keep up with the other point guards. But if your teammate, let's say, is not really if you're running with another point guard, then do 6.7. But if your teammate is a center, do 6.6. Alright, so it just depends. Right now, I'm gonna go with a 6.7, and then don't do the lowest weight. Do 190, because if you go down too much, you lose too much strength, and as a two-way, you still want to have at least some strength. So I went ahead with 190, and you still lose some strength, but not all. Even 200 pounds, but I went with 190 because your speed's good, your acceleration and your vertical, the strength is not bad, but it's not the best. So I mean, if you go lower, it drops down. If you hit 190, it's good. Even go with if you go with 205, that's not bad either, because you still have 88 strength. But I went out with 190 because strength does not really matter too much. Of course, you guys should know this by now. Max wingspan, and you guys can choose. I think the best one is lock. Takeover. And then you guys come out with a two-way finisher, alright? And then I'll show you guys the badges to use for this build, alright? Alright, so you guys obviously make it a 99 overall. Alright, for the finishing, contact finisher gold. Fast break finisher, pro touch gold, fancy footwork gold, slithery finisher gold, and consistent finisher gold. These are mainly like the badges that you'll need. Maybe you put even that on silver, that on bronze. It just depends on your teammate's play style. Shooting, put on range extender. Alright, now playmaking, finishing, playmaking, and defense. This is where all the badges matter. Alright, so we're gonna put handles for days on gold. Unpluckable on gold. Probably put downhill. No, not downhill. If your teammate's a center, maybe put lob city, and then quick first step on gold. That's what I would do if your teammate's a center. But if your teammate's a guard, I would keep these two, and I'll take this one off. Do bailout, do space creator, and do probably a needle threader, or quick first step too, still, or stop and go. It doesn't really matter, because if your teammate is a play shot or a corner assist hitter, these badges will kind of benefit them the most, because this build does not get dimer. But teammate's a center. This on silver and this on gold, and then you still have 3 more, but on space creator, bailout, handles for days. You guys can mess around with the playmaking. You guys can decide on the playmaking. Alright, now defense. This is where I like to get fancy with it. I like to put Clams Hall of Fame, Jason Hall of Fame, and Intimidator Hall of Fame, Interceptor, Pick Dodger, Rim Protector, Pickpocket. I like to put that on gold, and then maybe put that on gold, or even a Rim Chaser. Yep, I'll do this exact same thing right here. Right now on my two-way, I have these badges on like this, and I play amazing defense. I put everyone on lock. I put everybody on lock. So I would start off with these, and then once you put this on Hall of Fame, then do Intimidator Hall of Fame, and after Intimidator's on Hall of Fame, do Rim Protector Hall of Fame, and then after that's on Hall of Fame, do Chase Down, and then do a Rim Chaser. And then you can just mess around with the 2 other ones. Even put Pickpocket. How did I forget about Pickpocket? Feel me? That's what I would do. These exact badges right here. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish off with this real quick. I'm just gonna put these on thing, on Space Creator, quick first step, and unpluckable. Yeah. So that's what I would do. And so yeah, so that's the badges that I would do for that build, and that's how you create the build. So if you guys have liked this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. It's been your boy, the Stutter Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!